The last thing that we'll need to do once we've got all the birds to disappear, and when they have the barrier to disappear here, then the final thing we need to do is when the cat collides with the gold or with the pot of gold, it goes to the next level. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we'll bring back our menus, and we have to do a few things. First of all, we go to our objects, object portal. Let's just make sure we've put that as solid, and yes, we have. So that's good. The next thing we need to do is to make a second room because it has to go to somewhere. So we're going to create a room, call it room 2. And at the moment, we're not going to do much to this. We'll just leave it blank, but we'll change the uh, size of the room with the properties. Whoop. Okay, so we've got the properties of the room now, and we're going to change this to 800 because you can remember we made the first room this size as well. So there's our room 2. Now what we can do is we'll leave that is here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just put a few walls in here. Let's try that again. So we'll just, where's our Alt key? And we'll just do this as R2 in our object walls. Okay, so we know that's room 2. That will do for the moment. Normally you'd make another maze here, but I'm just doing this as an example. So we come back to room 1, and what we've got to do is when the cat collides with the portal, it's got to then move the cat to the second room. So we have to do it per the cat because it's all happening to the cat. So we want to add an event. It's going to be a collision, and it's going to be with the object portal. Now, instead of just going to 0, we actually have to make it move to the next room. The way we do that is the following. So if we scroll down the list here on this menu, we'll eventually come to the rooms segment, and we can either go to a specific room or go to the next room on the list. That will do for us. So we just drag that across, go to next room, and it's going to be self. So in other words, we want the cat, as I said here, self, we want the cat to move to the next room. So let's close all that. Now we can run our program as we are at the moment. And again, we can move our cat. And we got the bird noises as we get rid of the birds. Now we've got to the point where we've picked up all the birds again. And this time our barrier, of course, has disappeared here because we've picked up all the birds. And what we can do then is move up to our pot, and you can see that it goes to the next room. and suddenly we have forgotten to put the cat on. So what we actually have to do, and we'll just go close that, we'll go to our menus again, and if they're not appearing, just click the double arrows and they'll come out. Room 2, what we didn't do is put the cat on. So now when we run the game again, we'll save this first and we'll run the game again. Okay, so we've got rid of all of the birds, the barrier has gone, and now we go across to the room 2, and this time we've got the cat on it because we've actually put the cat in there. So, and our cat will have the same movement as was there before because it's the same object. And that's how you can then move to the level 2 where you'll have a separate maze, and I'm only expecting you to make 2 levels, which will be fine. Okay, and that will end your project here.